Amul Cooperative, one of the common names that we hear when we talk about cooperative societies. Another interesting cooperative farming example that we are trying to discuss today is a cooperative farming practice where nutmegs are grown. Now, nutmegs are one of the important spices. They come in twins. That means you have two spices from the same tree, nutmeg and mace, jaifal and javitri as they are called. Now, they are seen from Polachi. In study actually talks about how this cultivation started and why it is so unique. Now, initially, there were around 50 farmers who came together and started this nutmeg cultivation in the region of Polachi. They were charging nearly 470 per kg, which was 30 rupees per kg higher than the normal brands, but they believe that the product that they are providing is of superior quality. Now, one of the vendors actually found it a truth and initially ordered 6 tons and then 25 tons, and finally it was realized that yes, the Polachi nutmegs are probably having a superior quality than other nutmegs across Kerala, and therefore are charging a higher price. Now, with this, the cooperative gained strength, moving from 50 to nearly 85. There were numerous farmers in the regions, in the suburbs, which came together and mandalas were established. That means all the farmers were collecting their nutmeg and providing it in a common mandapam where the processing, post processing, and finally the procurement was done. So if we look onto the tree here, you have the nutmeg fruit, and this is the outer covering which is called as maize, and the inner fruit which is again within a dark brown covering, and this is called as nutmeg. Now both of these are really important because nutmeg is actually a seed and maize is obtained from the aril of the seed. Both of these are obtained from Mysterica fragrans, and this is the plant. Now, Mysterica is the plant on which you have this fruit. This plant is commonly seen in tropical evergreen areas, initially found in the Spice Island in South Pacific, indigenous now to the regions of India, Australia, regions of Pacific, and has a very important value in terms of spices. Now, what is the medical benefit for nutmeg and mace is really important. So, mace is considered good for digestive system as it has high fiber, high level of vitamin C, so it boosts the immunity. Then it has iron and magnesium, which is good for blood. It increases the appetite. The aroma is good. It is a stress releaser. So has antioxidant property. Most important, eugenol, which is actually a pain relief for toothaches and does have anti-inflammatory property. If we talk about nutmegs, it is good for cold and congestion, for managing seizures, protecting body against cancer, for diarrhea, bad cholesterol, heart healthy, reduces blood pressure, is again a mood enhancer, so it is a stress buster. So as you can see, most of the things are actually common. Since they are from the same plant, they have similar impact. So again, good for tooth decay and dental issues, improves brain health, digestion, and relief from insomnia. So stress relief is another important function. Now with these benefits, nutmeg and mace have gained a popularity in the international market. These vendors came together when you had Mr. Ranjit, who was actually degree holder from Cambridge, came back to the idea of farming and nutmeg cultivation in the region of Polachi and started this cooperative. Now, once the products are ordered, the reimbursement goes directly to the farmer, indicating a strong relation and a kind of strong thirst for the farmers to actually have good idea about production and boosting their will for having a cooperative sense and working more efficiently. Nutmegs are also unique because within a day of maturing, they have to be picked and cleaned and then separated. Otherwise, they can be quickly affected by ants, white ants specifically, and then they are highly prone to fungus or molds. So if they are kept for a day or two, it can affect the fruit and the seed, and this could lead to inferior quality. So that's what we need to discuss today. Very, very important case study. Now these kinds of case study you can actually bring in your answer writing for your mains. We would be targeting and approaching mains in lot of lectures. So in case you have any questions or queries, feel free to connect back. Thanks for joining in.